Kaitlin Olson's story starts far from Hollywood, in the quiet fields of Tualatin, Oregon. She grew up on a farm, the daughter of a publisher and a nurse, about as far from showbiz as you can get. Life on the farm taught her resilience and gave her space to dream. A serious bike accident at 12 left her with scars and a new perspective. Find humor, even in pain. Her family moved to Tigard, where she dove into high school theater, already set on acting. At the University of Oregon, she studied theater arts, determined to make it her career. The leap to Los Angeles was daunting, but Olson arrived with grit and ambition. She faced the usual grind odd jobs, endless auditions, and plenty of rejection. But her Oregon roots made her tough. She didn't give up. Olson wasn't an overnight success, but she was relentless. She worked, learned, and waited for her moment. That small-town work ethic and her ability to laugh at adversity would become her secret weapons. In a city full of hopefuls, she stood out for her tenacity. Olson's journey from Oregon to LA wasn't glamorous, but it was real. She brought a grounded perspective to an industry obsessed with image. Her story is proof that you don't need Hollywood connections to make it, you just need guts. Olson's early years shaped the fearless comedian she would become. She was ready for whatever came next, and Hollywood was about to notice. In LA, Olson found her comedic home at the Groundlings, the legendary improv troupe. The training was intense: improvisation, sketch writing, and physical comedy, all at breakneck speed. Olson thrived, learning to commit fully to every joke and character. She became a main company member, performing new sketches weekly and building a network of future stars. The Groundlings gave her confidence, sharp instincts, and a signature physical style. She wasn't just funny, she was fearless. After the Groundlings, Olson toured with the USO, performing for troops in places like Bosnia and Kosovo. These shows demanded adaptability and resilience, skills she'd use for the rest of her career. Performing for soldiers taught her to read any room and connect with any audience. Olson's time at the Groundlings and on the road was her comedic boot camp. She emerged with a unique voice and the chops to take on anything. Piece by piece, she was building a foundation for something big. The next chapter would change everything. Olson was ready for her break. Olson's big break came with a scrappy sitcom pilot, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The creators needed a woman who could match the guy's depravity, someone fearless and funny. Olson's audition blew them away. She made Dee Reynolds as flawed and outrageous as the rest of the gang. No nagging voice of reason, just another schemer, drunk, and disaster. Dee became a landmark character, vain, bitter, delusional, and absolutely hilarious. Olson's physical comedy, her willingness to look ridiculous, set her apart. She shattered the sitcom mold for women, proving they could be just as wild and funny as men. The show's dark, cynical humor found a cult following, with Olson's performance at its heart. Dee isn't likable, and that's the point. She's a mess, and we love her for it. Olson's commitment to the role has never wavered, finding new depths of hilarity season after season. For over 15 years, she's helped define the show and inspired a generation of comedy fans. Olson didn't just join a hit, she helped create an icon. Her fearless approach changed what was possible for women in TV comedy. Dee Reynolds is a disaster, and Olson makes every second unforgettable. She proved that being funny isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. Olson's sunny break was just the beginning. She was now a force in comedy, and Hollywood was finally paying attention. Olson's talent goes far beyond Sunny. She's held her own on Curb Your Enthusiasm, voiced wild characters in animation, and starred in her own sitcom, The Mick. As Mickey, she was a chaotic anti-hero, both star and executive producer, shaping the show's wild tone. Critics praised her fearless, magnetic presence. She proved she could anchor a network comedy. The Mick was short-lived but beloved, cementing Olson as a leading lady. Her film roles, like The Heat and Vacation, showed her range, while her turn in Hacks revealed dramatic depth. Olson's career is a masterclass in versatility. She chooses roles that challenge her, never settling for typecasting. Whether supporting or starring, she elevates every project. Her comedic style is sharp, physical, and always surprising. Olson's work has inspired a new generation of performers. She's not just a great comedian, she's a true original, and she's just getting started. Kaitlin Olson has quietly revolutionized women's roles in comedy. She refuses to play by Hollywood's old rules. Her characters are messy, selfish, and unapologetically funny. Sweet Dee could have been the nagging voice of reason, but Olson made her an equal part of the chaos. This was a radical shift. Women could be the butt of the joke, the instigator, and the punchline. Olson's work in The Mick continued this trend. Her characters resist easy redemption, finding comedy in imperfection. She's unafraid to be unattractive or morally questionable for a laugh. Olson's authenticity has paved the way for a new kind of female comedian. She's shown that audiences crave real, complex women on screen. By ignoring stereotypes, she's inspired others to do the same. Olson's impact is felt across the industry. She's not just breaking the mold, she's rewriting it. Her comedy is a masterclass in risk-taking. And she's made it clear, women can be as wild, weird, and hilarious as anyone. Off-screen, Olson's life is refreshingly real. She married her sunny co-star Rob McElhenney, and together they have 2 sons. Olson's chaotic, funny energy extends to her personal life. She once delivered a baby at home after going into labor at a baseball game. She's known for her wit, candor, and down-to-earth attitude. Olson takes her craft seriously, but never herself. She's relatable, hardworking, and genuinely funny, qualities that make her beloved by fans. Her influence on comedy is undeniable. She's normalized the female anti-hero and inspired countless performers. Olson proves you don't have to be likable to be loved. She commits to every joke, no matter how absurd. In a world of curated images, she's authentic. From Oregon farm girl to comedy icon, Olson's journey is proof that being different is her greatest strength. She's made us laugh by being real, raw, and relentlessly funny. Kaitlin Olson isn't just a star, she's a comedic force of nature,